Hey y'all, PS your auntie here. This video is about embracing authenticity. I come up here and I try to do my videos, y'all. I really do like doing my videos and stuff. And I had the glasses on today because it's actually 65 degrees outside. And I honestly would have been outside doing the video, but I don't have a mic and I know that'd be annoying. That's the worst thing I could do to you guys is not have a good microphone for you guys as we talking. But I want to say this much, and I'm gonna take my sunglasses off because I want to look y'all in the eyes when I say this too. That I really have to. I feel good, right? I feel good and things like that. I had to. I'm a little behind, but right on time, because I don't want to waste 2025. You know, I really do feel like if I don't get it right in 2025, you know, what's the point? You know, I have to get it right. So I'm here and I'm embracing the authenticity. And I want y'all to do the same too. That's why I come up here. I actually want to get it right. And what does that mean, authenticity? You know, like right now, I'm going over some things that I want to see. Like right now, I don't have a perfect setting just yet, or where I want to start recording my, keep recording my videos and stuff. But I'm setting that up, as we talk and as we speak. And I want to make sure that I step my editing up right now. I'm a novice. I don't know what I'm doing just yet. But the fact of the matter is this, I got to show up on camera. You know what I'm saying? You won't know who I am. I'm 33 videos in. Considering that I started my channel over again in January. 33 videos in. So I'm proud of myself for that. And I was feeling a little ways. I was a little, ran down a little bit, had a little bit of insomnia. So I had to lay down a little bit, but I'm up and I was determined to get on here and do this video because I really honestly just like doing it. But anyway, I really do feel that this is what it's about to me, really showing up for myself, because this I want to change a lot of things, right? I'm happy now. Sorry, the hair's a little clumped together. But I'm happy now, but I'm always in embracing change. Things are going on behind the scenes, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm not working on it. But what does that mean to show up authentically? As I said before, and I'm gonna keep saying it, I have to keep embracing it because this is new for me. That I have been away from this part of myself, which is the artist. The person that is a writer, the person that is a singer, the one that can draw a little bit, that can draw, that can design and things like that, this artistic self. So I have to, every day, it's like, well, what's the value? You know what I'm saying? What's the value? I am the value. And that's what I have to keep embracing. It's not that I devalue myself. It's just, it's really new again for me. So that's what I encourage a lot of people to do. And what I want you to do is be inspired by when I come up on this channel to talk to you guys and to express what it is that I do. I am an artist, and my gift is just to show up and to be myself, and hopefully you like what I have going on. I was actually I told y'all that my computer is kaputs and I have to get a new computer. I was actually trying to find a way to go and do my work as far as getting my my book together and bring it to you guys. And it was like the way I was trying to do it, it's like I couldn't do it. It's like this thing still keeps revisiting me. Like I can't do it that way. I can't go that way. I was trying to go to the library and do it, and it's like the library is only 12 minutes away from me. And it's like every time, it's like universe, God does not want me at these libraries. That's crazy to me. But I feel, I was feeling a little frustrated a little about that, but still, I decided, I was like, let me still show up on the camera. Because like I said, I really do enjoy coming up here and talking to you guys. And I remember watching a video and seeing a couple of videos that said that why you should record even if no one watches, because it's like a video diary of it's a time capsule of what's going on with you and me at this time in life. how I don't know how different it will be, you know, 2 weeks from now or even tomorrow or whatever, but I have to show up, and that's what I'm doing on this camera. So this is a part of it. I want to come up here and show y'all eventually a finished product and things like that, you know, and I want y'all to really like it and enjoy it too. But I mean, I'm going to still put the product out, even, you know, even if people don't necessarily flock to it. But I do believe it's a good product, and I think you'll love it. My book, The White Liquor Narrative, and so many other things that I have, you know. I want y'all to embrace and enjoy it. But what I want you to gather and I want you to get, if nothing else, as I keep putting my story out there, I am new to this space as well, getting back into being an artist, and how do you market that to people, and you know, making sure that what it is that I bring that you want to, you know, that you want to invest in. And I beg that I'm showing up. That's why I'm coming to the camera and showing you who I am. And eventually I want to get into showing, not just showing just a talking head or whatever. I want to show you the processes, you know, and show you show me doing other things besides just right here, you know, talking in front of the camera and stuff like that. I got to show you my art. You know, I got to show you my art. My art is my books, you know, my music, you know, things that I have. And gotta be patient with myself too, because sometimes I get frustrated too with the fact that I want this to happen when I want it to happen. And it's like, if I trust God the way that I know God always has my back, you know, then it's going to be perfect. But still, I love to show up on the camera because I just like really talking to, you know, I feel like I'm talking to you guys. We don't know each other, but I feel like that's what's going on with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to you guys. We're engaging. I hope that you feel what I'm saying. I beg that I'm, you know, connecting with some people that are much like myself too, that are artistic people and have things to say and have a thing that they want to show people. But there's a sister that I just popped up too. Her name, I came across her channel, popped up maybe about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and I kind of like didn't watch. Her name is Adama Lorna, and she's a Black British woman, and she was talking about those of us that are have multiple interests and multiple passions. That's me, and it took me a long time. You know what I'm saying? How to get there, and she was giving some really good suggestions about how to become, like she said, she learned how to code. She didn't even go to school to learn how to code. She's self-taught, and the steps that it takes in order to get those things accomplished. You can do those things. I can do those things too. And she taught herself how to paint. She taught herself how to paint. And she also is became certified in powerlifting or something like that. And I'm like, that's awesome, because you know, a lot of us that are multi interest and multi passionate people, we can it's very hard for us sometimes to like narrow down what it is that we want to do. And it's like it's not even about just narrowing down. It's like organizing ourselves in order to get it done. You can get it done. And she was like, you know, in the beginning, before she was, you know, saw herself was able to accomplish these things, that you know how you see some people and it's like, dang, how do they even, you know, how are they able to accomplish so many things? And it's like, you know, it's the research that goes into how how do you acquire these skills, and then how do you you know, doing the research of how, researching a topic. She broke it down, I think it's like 4 different categories, knowns or something like that. Go watch a video. It's really good. And it really was inspiring to me, because I am that person, you know. So, but I have noticed that within like a year or so, I really have like narrowed down. Like I haven't stepped away from like um back there, even my wall. I have like 5 different goals. I'm not gonna put them all just necessarily out there, because you know you shouldn't speak before you get them done. But anyway, having those goals and then accomplishing them, and how do you do that? You know, how do you go about accomplishing this and accomplishing that and accomplishing this and accomplishing that? It's not that we have all these multiple interests, but those are the things I honestly feel that lead to that's the authenticity. You sitting in that I am a person that is interested in multiple things and not feeling bad about that, you know. I don't feel bad about that anymore because it's like, whew, you know, long time, I used to see I'm not no super super young woman. I'm not old or whatever, but it's been that has been something that has kind of plagued me a little bit for my life, that I could not get my footing on. Well, what's wrong with me? Why is it I can't accomplish this? I can't accomplish that. I can't. It's not that. It's the organization. It's the organization. And as I said, this young sister she's a self-discipline. She's self-taught. She's taught herself how to paint. She taught herself coding. She taught herself powerlifting, like asking experts and then how to do it and watching videos and things like that. So that's why I'm in myself, and that's what the authenticity is. Showing up for authentically so that I can be the person that I know that I am on the inside. I'll never stop desiring and wanting and being, interested in a whole lot of things. And don't you feel bad about that either, because that's who you are. That's how you was made. And there's nothing wrong with that. But how do we get to accomplish these things, right? Without running around, feeling like we're not getting anything done. And that's the authenticity. First of all, embrace that about yourself, that you have multiple interests if you're one of those people. And because I know I am. I know I am. It's not going to go away. It's just a matter of understanding who you are, and then how do you go about the steps that you take in order to achieve those things. So yeah, I honestly believe in that, how living authentically. I mean, that word keeps coming up. And self-expression, that's so important to me, like right now. It's so important to me. I keep seeing so many signs and synchronicities that keep showing up saying, like, you've done so much for everybody else, just focus on yourself. And that's where I am. And I realized that, like, when I do my morning pages too, I realize that when I'm anywhere besides inside of my mind, I told you, I discovered if you don't do nothing else, do the morning pages. Do those morning pages, because those morning pages reveal so much about the mind and what's really going up here. The mind really houses the higher self, because when I tell you, my higher self do not give a flying fuck about nothing else. If it's not about her edification, she don't care about it. So I know that I'm off when I'm not in my mind, when I'm not feeling her, because when I'm feeling my mind and my mind is speaking, she is like, I'm serious. She's so far away from the bullshit that it's like you really don't care about that. She don't give a fuck. It's like self-expression, the self. How do you want to show up? How do you want to be seen? Right? I show up here and I show up every day. I don't naturally have all the clothes and stuff that I want and the things like that, but I still show up because I got something to say, and I want to talk to people, um, who I can reach. I remember there was an expression. There was I can't remember who said it, but they said something about there's nobody that had, in so many words. There's no person that makes a greater mistake than those of us that do nothing because we think that we don't have enough, or how little we think we have to offer. That was me. I can't get the quote, but when I get it, I'll give it to you guys. There's no one to make the greater mistake than he who does nothing, or she who does nothing, because they could only do a little. And that's me. I can be like a narrow minded with that sometimes, with, oh, if it's not like this, then that's not enough, and things like that. And it's like, just show up. So that's why I try to make an effort, even though my editing is not this, that, and the third. I don't want to give myself the excuse to not showing up on the camera. I've been gone for like a week or so. I told you I had storage problems with my phone, and that kind of set me back a little bit. That happens, you know what I'm saying? And I had to roll with the punches. So now I got to get my momentum again. But the momentum is just in me showing up. And I have to keep showing up. It's not, like I said, it doesn't feel like, this feels good. It feels authentic. It feels, yeah, it feels good. I don't feel sometimes I can overthink, my titles and stuff like that. But other than that, no, I like getting on the camera and I like talking to you guys. and I like possibly talking to people that I can connect with, and we can really like, I would possibly, even collaborate with some things. I don't know necessarily what the collaboration would be, but this is it. This is it right here. Showing up on the camera so that I can build a trust and establish a rapport with you guys. And, and then you who sits at the camera and you wait for our videos to pop up, or if you subscribe to us, you show up on, on YouTube, and you come and you looking for something to be said. I beg that something that I say sparks you, that you start living your truth, and you start living in who you are, and knowing that what you are the value. You are the value. You have something to give to people. People want to hear from you. Yeah, certain people want to hear. People want to hear from you. Who wants to hear from you is who wants to hear from you, and that's it. I am determined to not waste 2025. I already know, and I can see, even though I beat myself up sometimes for being human, that by me just establishing my routine for myself in the morning, that the changes in my mind have changed. Don't get me wrong. I fall down the ladder sometimes, but the reality is that I know ultimately that it is in my hands to change whatever it is that I want to change. And it all starts in my mind. So when I'm not listening to my mind and I'm away from her, that's when the frustration comes, because the answer is always there. I have to be willing to take action with the answer, the right answer that has been given to me. And this is part of it, just showing up on camera, letting you guys know that, yeah, we are the value. We are the value. We got something to say. We got something to offer. Who knows who sees this video, and next thing I know, it's like, what? You saw what? This lady standing here in this crazy red wig, and standing in her bedroom talking about being authentic and stuff, and it's like, you saw something in me or whatever, and it's like, but if I never showed up on the camera, how would anybody see me? You know what I'm saying? So that means that's for you too. You got to show up too. You got to show up for yourself. It's for you. It's really for you. You got to show up for yourself. So that's what the authenticity is. Show up for yourself. Show up for yourself. Be yourself. And then everything else will flow and fall into place. And I believe that. That's where the financial growth and the personal growth and the personal development comes from. Showing up as ourselves. But I ain't gonna stay up here long, y'all. We 17 minutes in. That always fascinates me, because the time just be going, when I get up here and I start flowing, and I like to let it flow out of me. I don't like using scripts all the time and stuff. I like to let the authenticity, that's the word. That's the word of the year, y'all. Authenticity, self-expression. Those are two of the biggest words this year to just keep showing up. Authenticity, self-expression. This is the year of the artist. All of the artists gather here. This is our time. Get out here, show yourself, be yourself. And don't be surprised too when I show back up, y'all, and I got a different hair color. And we're going to have that different setting, right? But anyway, thank you guys for showing up. I beg that this video reaches you, and then you get something from it. Show up for yourself, and you are the value. Peace.